Welcome. It's time for the highlight of our program, the NJBIA Not-for-Profit Summit Awards Ceremony. If you couldn't join us yesterday, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Michele Siekerka, President and CEO for the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. NJBIA is the largest statewide business association in the country, representing more than 1 million jobs right here in our great Garden State. It seemed only fitting that for our very first summit, we honor organizations and leaders in New Jersey for the work they've done to help individuals and businesses and our communities through these very difficult times. Our first award is presented to Fulfill, formerly the Food Bank of Monmouth and Ocean Counties, led by CEO and Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno. Fulfill has been providing food for families in Monmouth and Ocean counties for more than 30 years, but COVID shined a new light on the breadth of their services. During this crisis, the demand for food had grown 40%, and Fulfill has served an additional 2.7 million meals to people in need. Unfortunately, 70,000 of them children. These are some sobering statistics. But even before the pandemic, Fulfill was more than just a food bank. They offered mobile and pediatric pantries, free tax preparation, assistance with healthcare and SNAP enrollment, culinary job training, and placement. Fulfill has earned a 4-star rating from Charity Navigator for more than 10 consecutive years. This distinction means Fulfill, a 501c3 charitable organization, outperforms most charities in America in the areas of efficiency, fiscal integrity, and effectiveness. In fact, 95 cents of every dollar donated to Fulfill goes directly to feeding the hungry in our community. I want to congratulate Fulfill and introduce Kim Guadagno for some remarks.
So I want to thank NJBIA for recognizing all of the hard work of the team that works in this building. We are in Fulfill, the Food Bank of Monmouth and Ocean County. And since the pandemic, we have served 3.2 million more meals than we did the same time last year. We also have partnered with restaurants to make sure they stay open and off the food bank line, and we get a chance to feed hungry people. We have served, with partnerships with the restaurants, 277,000 warm meals to hungry people in the Monmouth and Ocean County area, and paid to the restaurants $5 to $7 so that they can stay open. We also created a partnership with hospitals to help their employees stay off the line and stabilize their families so that they can go and serve as first responders for all of us during this pandemic. I want to thank NJBIA for recognizing the hard work of all of the 50 people that work in this building, because they deserve it. They came to work the day after the shutdown and have worked every single day since then to feed our neighbors. Thanks, everybody. Please don't forget, help your food banks.
Our next award is presented to Carol Stillwell, CEO at Stillwell-Hansen Incorporated. Stillwell-Hansen is committed to all of its endeavors, and that includes supporting philanthropic activities that help improve the lives of others. A portion of the company's profits support not-for-profit causes with a strong focus on fighting cancer, supporting healthcare, and aiding educational organizations. Carol has devoted her life to philanthropic causes and serves as an advocate and major fundraiser for numerous charities that are close, near and dear to her heart, including organizations like the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, the YMCA of Greater Monmouth County, Hackensack Meridian Health Foundation, and Fulfill. Of her most notable acts of generosity is a $3 million gift to Riverview Medical Center to establish the Larkin Stillwell-Hansen Infusion Center. Carol, you're a true role model to all. Congratulations, and please share some remarks with us.
Good afternoon. I am truly honored to accept the NJBIA's 2021 Collaborative Approach Award. When NJBIA reached out to let me know that I would be presented with this award for my personal service to the community, I was truly humbled. When asked to say a few words, I took time to reflect on my journey and the people who have inspired me to pursue my philanthropic endeavors. I was raised by wonderful parents who taught me from a very young age the value of giving back. Although we were a family of limited means, we also shared what little we had with those less fortunate. This foundation was the building block I strived to model my life around. As an adult, I was fortunate to be surrounded by wonderful business mentors. First and foremost, my late husband, Gordon, who believed strongly in the idea that as business owners, we are charged with the duty to give back. With that in mind, I became driven to become an entrepreneur, with the knowledge that this would provide me the vehicle that I would need to fulfill my calling to make a difference in my community. In 1991, I was CEO of Stillwell-Hansen. Stillwell-Hansen has allowed me to fulfill so many of my ambitions. It has given me the opportunity to mentor others and help them realize their professional goals. But in doing so, I never lost sight of my bigger mission. Along with helping my team achieve great business growth, I have strived to equally instill the value of giving back. As I am recognized today for my generosity to our community, I must in turn recognize my family, friends, and business associates who have been a part of my amazing journey, for it is the culmination of all my life's experiences which has truly afforded me the ability to assist the most underserved and vulnerable of our friends and neighbors. In closing, I would like to thank Jody Grinwall and the entire NJBIA organization for recognizing me today. Finally, I would like to challenge each of you to give freely of your time, talents, and resources so that together we may build a better New Jersey for all.
Next, we're excited to honor Virtua Health System, which is led by CEO Dennis Pullen. In October, Virtua launched a mobile supermarket, the only mobile grocery store in the tri-state area, and one of the very few nationwide, with a mission to improve access to healthy food and reduce food insecurity. The Eat Well mobile grocery store is funded by philanthropic donations. Virtua set a $4 million fundraising goal to cover startup costs and the program's first 5 years of operation. Generous donors have already contributed more than $2.4 million, according to Sarah Fawcett Lee, Virtua's Senior Vice President and Chief Philanthropy Officer. And now, a few words from Virtua.
Hello, I'm Dennis Pullen, President and CEO of Virtua Health. On behalf of my entire organization, I want to thank the New Jersey Business and Industry Association for this recognition. I'd also like to congratulate you on this new endeavor, your first not-for-profit summit. The theme of this summit, Collaborative Approaches and Bridging Gaps, couldn't be more timely for us. At Virtua, our many partnerships, both old and new, have enabled us to continue fulfilling our purpose, being here for good. For example, when our community needed COVID-19 testing, we joined with local governments and other health systems to transform parking lots into testing centers within a matter of days. When people became critically ill with COVID-19, we worked around the clock to find solutions along with partners both within and outside our industry. When local food insecurity worsened, we launched our mobile grocery store, a supermarket on wheels, bringing healthy, affordable foods each week to communities in need. And most recently, when the long-awaited COVID-19 vaccine became available, we quickly established clinics and now vaccinate thousands of neighbors every single day. This is all part of Virtua's broader effort to reimagine how health systems can build stronger, healthy communities. But these innovations are only possible with the support of our partners, from neighborhood groups to corporations, educational institutions to philanthropic foundations. We can do so much more together than we can separately. Again, on behalf of all of us at Virtua Health, thank you for awarding us with this Collaborative Approach Award. Enjoy the summit.
Our next recipient is Rising Tide Capital, led by CEO and co-founder Alpha Demalash. Rising Tide Capital is a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to transform lives and communities through entrepreneurship. Rising Tide Capital helps individuals start and grow successful businesses, which in turn builds communities through collaboration with other not-for-profits, higher education institutions, corporations, and public agencies. Rising Tide Capital has provided $100,000 in grants to New Jersey-based entrepreneurs that have been affected by the COVID-19 crisis. Congratulations, Alpha, and please share some remarks with all of us.
Hello, my name is Alpha Demalash, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rising Tide Capital, a nonprofit organization that transforms lives and communities through entrepreneurship. I am thrilled to be accepting this award for the collaborative approach on behalf of our board of trustees, our team, and our community of resilient entrepreneurs. As we know, we are living through one of the toughest times of probably our entire lifetimes. And this collaborative approach is essential for us to being able to rebuild the economies of the future that will create new jobs and that will make sure that those of us who are looking forward to getting back to our main streets and to supporting local businesses can do so effectively. The Rising Tide mission would not be as effective as it is if it wasn't for many funders, universities, churches, nonprofits, and a variety of industries and investors coming alongside of so many entrepreneurs who are just starting out their journeys or who are first generation in their dreams of pursuing entrepreneurship. We are grateful for this award and recognition and look forward to collaborating with NJBIA well into the future. Thank you.
It is now my honor to present an award to Northfield Bank, led by President and CEO Stephen M. Klein. Northfield Bank was instrumental in helping companies secure payroll protection program funds under the Federal CARES Act, better known as PPP. Northfield also has a charitable foundation that provides support to not-for-profit groups, institutions, schools, and other organizations operating in the communities in which Northfield Bank does business, including Central New Jersey. The foundation's giving has made a major impact in our communities and has helped to improve the quality of life all around us through its donations to date that total in excess of $7 million. I always say great businesses make great communities, and Northfield truly is an example. And now a few words from Stephen Klein of Northfield Bank.
Hello everyone, my name is Steve Klein, President and CEO of Northfield Bank. The entire Northfield organization and its almost 400 team members are honored to be part of this important event and accept this recognition. Thank you to the NJBIA for all your hard work in leading this not-for-profit summit, bringing together and supporting organizations that are so critical to the small businesses and people of our communities. Just like the many organizations that are participating in this summit, Northfield Bank and the Northfield Bank Foundation believe in people helping people, and we pride ourselves on making a difference in the communities we serve. I'm so proud of the Northfield team and all their hard work in originating more than 1,400 loans under the Paycheck Protection Program, totaling almost $150 million and helping our small business customers retain more than 13,000 employees. We're also a proud participant in the second draw Paycheck Protection Program, dedicating resources to small businesses with 10 or less employees and those in underserved communities to ensure they receive the funds that are so critical to their survival. We take great pride at Northfield in making a difference in the community, and it's organizations like all of you that make our neighborhoods a better place to live and work. Once again, I'm proud and honored to be part of this important event and look forward to a great conference.
Last but certainly not least is our final honoree, PSEG Foundation. PSEG Foundation is the philanthropic arm of Public Service Enterprise Group Incorporated. It prioritizes investments in the environment, safety, STEM education and workforce development, diversity and inclusion, and the communities served by PSEG. The foundation recently announced its commitment to provide $2.5 million in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. In the months to come, the foundation will provide grants directed toward regional not-for-profits, such as food banks and organizations providing health and social services to New Jersey communities, including neighborhood and grassroots organizations, all aimed at addressing and supporting those suffering from the medical, social, and economic impacts of COVID-19. PSEG, you truly are a community leader. Thank you for all that you do for New Jersey's communities. And now a few words from PSEG.
Good afternoon. My name is Calvin Ledford, and I am the president of the PSEG Foundation. And I am humbled and honored to be accepting the Collaborative Approach Award. And we want to thank you for honoring us here at the Foundation. I want to personally thank, and again on behalf of the Foundation, the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. Thank you for all of the good work that you do, and again, thank you for considering us. This has been a very, very trying year for all of us. We're approaching the one-year anniversary of the impact of COVID-19 on the state of New Jersey. Food insecurities, substance abuse, loss of employment, a number of negative things that have impacted our communities. And that is why very early on, PSEG announced a $2.5 million commitment to trying to respond to the COVID-19 impact in our communities. We're trying to be very purposeful and focused on where we aim to provide support and resources in response to the impact of the communities that we serve. We also witnessed around the nation the civil unrest driven by the unfortunate and tragic killing of George Floyd. In response to that, we announced $1 million commitment towards equity and social justice initiatives, and we're well on our way to fulfilling that. In New Jersey, PSEG has long-standing, strong relationships with the diverse communities that we serve. Those relationships, we're only going to continue to empower, foster, and ensure they remain strong. Once again, on behalf of the PSEG Foundation, to the New Jersey Business and Industry Association, we thank you.
Thank you for joining us today to help honor these very special recipients with our inaugural Not-for-Profit Summit Awards. Just by being here today, I can assure you that all together, we're helping to make our world a better place. Thank you and be well.